If God has to curse us for not paying our tithes, then the death of Christ was of no significance, because the essence Jesus died was to break the curse of the law. The Bible says in the book of Galatians, say, cursed is everyone who hangs on the tree, that we may freely enjoy the blessings of Abraham. Abraham did not pay tithe under the law, which means the tithe was never designed to be a law. So actually, law made tithe to lose its value and power. That's why in most of our Pentecostal churches, the poorest people are tithe payers. People pay tithe and they are more broke, they are more poor. And Satan knows that the church lacks mystery of what tithe is designed to be. So they now go on social media using the voice of false oracles. So they have gone on social media and they are now sponsoring rebellion in Christendom because of the absence of the reality that has not been taught. Because the church thinks that if we don't put the law and threatens the people, they will not pay the tithe. But the more we threaten the people, the more they are weary. Because when there is a law, there is stress. Now, every law comes to cancel a vice. The power of a law is its ability to cancel a vice, correct? So the moment tithing became a law, it cancels the vice. It means before Abraham paid tithe, that was not law. He didn't see a crime. But now we see a crime, and we try to pay for the crime by paying our tithe. But now we are paying for the crime as we pay our tithe. Malachi chapter 3 verse 8. Will a man rob God? Yet you have robbed me. But you say, in what way have I robbed you? In tithes and in offerings. God say, you are robbing me in your tithes and your offerings, because you are not giving it. Why are you robbing me in your tithes and your offerings? So God says, you are trying to be an owner. You are not bringing my stuff to me. I made you a manager, and you are not bringing accountability. You are not accountable to me, so you are a thief. So tithe was an expectation of a CEO on his managers for accountability. They still didn't get it. And because his managers were not accountable, he was forced and banned, because he did not want the company to fail, to put laws that could catch them and trap them and force them to be accountable for the profitability of the company. That's why the next verse will tell us, you are cursed with a curse, for you have robbed me and even this whole nation. Look at that. God said, you did not just steal from me, you also stole from the nation. You didn't get it. So he says, when you claim to be an owner and you are not accountable, you collect, you take from the nation. So what is accountability to God? Accountability to God is that you recognize that what you possess is his. You can give it to him for the expansion of his kingdom and for the better of the nations. Next verse. Then bring all the tithes in the storehouse, that there may be food in my house. My house is dry and my kingdom is not being spread, because you are not accountable. My business will collapse. God says my business will collapse because you are not accountable. You are becoming an owner of my property. You are stealing from me. You are not bringing your tithe into my house. And that's why they decided to put this law. Can you bring it so that there can be meat in my house? I need the house to be full with food. So the reason God says I'm angry and I'm putting this law is because they are not accountable. They are not good managers. They are not bringing food in the house. Brother, you don't need God. You don't need someone to put laws on you. You need to know that as a child of God, your prosperity is is for the expansion of the kingdom and for the betterment of human life. If not, all the things that you acquire in this world, the day you die, will be squandered on your burial.